Hey everyone, welcome to another Cats and Rats live stream edition. Philadelphia Flyers versus the Carolina Hurricanes. I'm your host, Kirby Lupo, solo currently here, which has been a little bit of a trend lately. I think Cody Stevens should be dropping by here tonight for Puck Drop. Don't know if we're expecting anyone else from the community, but I want to give a big shout out to our members only stream yesterday. A shout out to Fernando and a shout out to our guy Banksy for joining us on the members only stream. If you are a member, make sure to check out that replay. We get into the Florida Panthers quite a bit with their draft pick upcoming. Most of the member streams, if not all of it, is Panthers talk. So from community members, obviously wanting to talk about their favorite team and getting their thoughts and feelings out there. In the future here, we're going to probably do a panel episode for the members only show, so you guys can join us there as Cody is entering the studio and everything gets wiped away. How's it going?
What did we wipe away?
Background, everything just clears. Clears. Look, we're prospect talk. We're not getting into that, everyone. We're getting into the game.
Prospect talk, nah.
We'll take the bump. We'll take away the draft stuff that just came up on the screen there. We'll just ignore that. Yep.
Before this game starts, I guess, Kirby, we could talk about the games yesterday. Buffalo, Montreal.
Yeah, you tell me, because I was away yesterday. So I was going to say I wanted to get your lineups in this lineup sheet here. But, yeah, is Montreal having the problem that the Carolina Hurricanes had with the Florida Panthers, not getting to the inside ice area, getting to the high danger areas?
I'm going to be completely honest. It just felt like Montreal was not ready for the speed. And that is a very weird thing to say, because Montreal itself, I believe, is one of the faster teams.
Yeah.
But it seemed Buffalo just kept pushing and pushing and pushing. And Montreal really had no counter. Their penalty kills got to change.
Yeah, you've been on it all year. Of course, Fernando, nice to have you come by last night in the members only. Get all your guys' chat up here. I'm going to assume Cody might be a little bit behind me here.
Yeah, they're about to start the national anthems here.
We will get everyone synced with us. Again, no spoilers in the chat. Help everyone out that's new here. So Fernando, Diehard, everyone else that's in the chat right now. We're almost got double digits in here already. Thank you guys for choosing us for your viewing experience here tonight.
Yep, but yeah, I mean, it just felt like Montreal wasn't ready. And Buffalo had 2 power play goals, and that's not going to fly, because Buffalo doesn't just have one guy like Tampa did. Buffalo has 3 or 4 guys that could kill you on that power play. And
well, they got that second or third line, whatever you want to call it, Doan, Benson, and
and if you remember before the series started, what line did I pick to say Montreal's going to have trouble with this line? And
well, that's D'Lo's line, the Benson Doan line.
Yeah. Because Tampa, as much as their third line played all right, it didn't feel like they had one. Like, just...
Yeah, Tampa's bottom 6 ain't what it used to be, but some of their guys showed up. The Dominic James of the world and all that was one of their better players.
Yeah, but Buffalo had Byram, Doan, Benson show up. Like...
But just to get to this matchup, just for quickly here, like Stankov in the second line with Hall there, that line has been one of the best lines of plus. If you look at the Flyers lineup, yeah, a lot of guys that are new, you know, was Barkey, you got Martone, a lot, and you're trying to find chemistry in the lineup. What is it? Is it Bump?
Yeah.
Bump, yeah, like a lot of new guys like in the lineup. When I'm just looking at the lineup card, I'm like, okay. I missed some of this series, but just wanted to mention.
And they had one really, really big loss. Noah Cates is done for the series.
Yes.
So that is a Kirby, guys. So I know Kirby's pretty upset by that. But, you know, It's going to be fun to watch this. I think this game is really high paced. I think Philly really should have got a little bit better luck with the last game. As I'm going to show Carolina's starting lineup right here.
Yeah, go ahead. We'll get to everyone.
Aho with Svechnikov and Jarvis.
Hello, JC.
Yeah, Aho with Svechnikov and Jarvis. Stankoven with Taylor Hall, Jackson Blake.
Yeah.
Jordan Stahl with Jordan Martinook and $8 million man Nikolai Ehlers on the third line.
That's a tough second, third line matchup, though, for sure, for the Flyers.
And then fourth line, you got Jankowski, William Carrier, and Eric Robinson.
Another Kirby guy there.
Defense pairings are Jalen Chatfield, Jacob Slavin, Keandre Miller with Sean Walker, and Shane Gostisbehere with Alexander Nikishin and Freddie Anderson between the pipes.
Hello, Olechka. Nice to see you. Olechka and I have been talking quite a bit of the playoffs here this week. Thank you for sharing that David DeWark interview with me. Lots to take in on that. We'll be getting more Panther coverage ahead here in the following weeks. Be talking to our peoples, Cody, which I haven't had a lot of time to do, but we will here to get more information that we can out there. Getting ready for puck drop here, everyone. Make sure to sync up with us. Hit that thumbs up button. Cody, I'm going to guess I might be ahead of you here again.
Yeah, a bit. And then for the Philly
puck drop
with Philly, their lineup is Christian Dvorak with Tyson Forrester.
Now, just to know.
Oh, wait, let me jump to live. Okay, give me just a moment.
Oh, and then we can go to the lineup.
The puck drop now for me.
Okay, where you at?
55, 54, 53, 52.
I'll get ahead here. Going to give you a count here again because I got stupid ads on. Give me a sec. Okay, I'm at 45 now, 44.
Okay, count it down for me.
42. Oh, man, they're showing the lines on refs here. Come on. And then commentators, give me a second. Philadelphia with the puck here. I'm at 30, 29, 28, 27. They're going through all the lineups, man. 26. Oh, here comes Carolina in. Chance.
Oh, Sheffield.
Face-off here. Just tell me off the face-off draw. We'll get everyone synced up.
Yeah. Sportsnet loves with those those.
Man, the ads, the lineups, the refs, the commentators, everything. For the full minute here.
Why are they going to show the commentators?
It's tied in with the officials. I don't know. It's like some bumper after the Rogers ad or something. Hathaway trying to come with a reverse hit there. Right up to Miller. And could have been a penalty.
Look at this stat, Kirby. Robert Moore, player, a head coach in 92 of the Hurricanes' 94 playoff wins. Puck drop. Puck drop now.
Okay. I'll give you a countdown here. We should be pretty synced.
Yeah.
12, 11, 10.
Yep. No. We're good.
Okay.
Let me turn on my volume here so I have
with these.
So I have my context.
Oh, here comes Philly in alone. That's Konechny.
Oh, no. Off the outside of the post here.
Freddie Anderson, my leading Conn Smythe player right now. Yours is Stankoven?
Yeah.
So we got some Conn Smythe leading players here. Guys, give us your predictions in the chat. Any questions you may have. We didn't think we were going to cover too much of this series, but schedule-wise matched up with mine and Cody's nights available here. Might be back on the weekend for a live stream. You have to check in with the guys. I would be late, Cody, if I'm appearing for any games on Saturday, if you were thinking.
Bad turnover by Blake.
Oh. Shots still official here, 0-0 is what I have.
I have 1-0.
You got one? Okay. I know we're always getting the different shot count here. Taylor Hall had to be careful there not to get stood up at the line there and get taken out. I was hearing on some Edmonton content media coverage, they're fine with Taylor Hall winning a Stanley Cup.
Are they?
That was interesting. Yeah. Most of them is the word. Since he has yet to do that, right?
Yeah, but then again, Taylor Hall never necessarily really gave up on Edmonton. Ooh.
No, it was that surprise trade where he just wasn't going to work with McDavid. They tried to make it work, and same line. A lot of speed it was. A lot of speed that line was, but didn't have a lot of chemistry and synergy. And they actually, that's the one of the few times, Cody, they're like, oh, maybe we should address our defense. And that's when they traded for.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't think they lost that trade entirely. Really,
I don't think so. A lot of Oiler fans were livid, but I was like, guys, you need defense.
Yeah, but the problem was the 1-for-1. You should have got a little bit like maybe a second for him, maybe a little bit more.
Prospect or a pick. Yeah, I can see that.
And then you have Taylor Hall winning that Hart Trophy, like a season after he got traded, I think.
Yeah, with New Jersey.
Yep.
That's the year we should have made the playoffs, I'll always contend that's the only reason he won the Hart, because they got in the playoffs over Florida, and then they just got pumped by Tampa in 4 or 5.
Yeah.
That would have been the Panther Tampa Bay Lightning first ever, I think, battle.
Yeah.
Happened that year. It was very
that
close.
Probably would have went 5 or 6.
Yeah, I think so. And there was another time it was close to happening too. I think like 5, 6, 7, 8 years prior.
It's really funny how like a lot of the Panther fans have seen the entirety of the Panthers Lightning rivalry here, but outside of Carolina here.
It's nice that we can talk with a lot of Panther fans, old and new, about the Battle of Florida. Cody would get sick of me repeating it if it was happening in 96 or 98. Did he get a piece of that? That didn't hit the post. That looked like Anderson.
It hit the outside of the post.
It looked like Anderson caught. Oh, they're showing a replay on Sportsnet. He tried the same move earlier in the series, Cody. In alone, Konechny. No goals on 3 shots this series by Konechny. He's got to get going.
I know. He needs to get a little bit more in the kitchen of Freddie Anderson here.
Yeah. This series I haven't really caught, so.
Ooh, big hit.
Ooh, big. Just a little bit at the end of the game 1, which it was already over at that point. Good physicality hurt.
That was one thing about the Montreal Buffalo game, just looking at it. Buffalo on their power play had a guy screening Dobish the entire game and with no resistance at all.
Like just every line had a guy in front of him?
Yeah, they just let him stand there. And they tried that. They took out Gallagher and tried to bring in Veleno, and I don't know what St.
Yeah, I was wondering on that. I was going to ask you, why did Veleno come along? I heard some Montreal Canadiens post-game shows on YouTube that night or the following day, and they were like, they weren't sure. 2-on-1 here. Oh, in alone.
Oh, off the post.
I don't know if Freddie saw that one.
Nah, he got beat clean on that one. That's a post.
Philadelphia, the good pusher. You would expect this in a Game 3 diehard. I know you were making your prediction. Yeah, if they're going to win a game.
I think if Philly has any – I mean, it's kind of obvious if Philly has any chance in this series. They need to win this game.
Look at here coming right back. Oh, Vladar could have got beat there.
He could have.
He didn't come across too fluid there. He kind of got caught. His leg behind
him.
But
Vladar has been really good for Philadelphia all year, I feel.
Yeah, and I think
in this post,
I'm very pleased with that because when you try to sign a starting goalie in free agency like they did, that hasn't never had that job before, it's a very dicey proposition, and one of the ones that did pan out. I still give that Cody about a 20 to 35% chance. I don't like trying to get a goalie on the market that's never.
It's kind of like, for example, remember Ville Husso was in the exact same situation a couple years ago
with Detroit and.
With Detroit going from St. Louis to Detroit because he had like basically a starting role in St. Louis that year.
Vladar was never given it really in Calgary because Wolf was up by then. He might have had it the 1 year there a few years back, but still he wasn't really an anointed starter. Ooh, Martone got a slash there, it looked like. No call. Couldn't barely get off the ice. Oh, no. He went in on loan on the play. I mean, he was going to go off.
That was labeled top corner, but Martone just hits that top right corner there.
I know as Panther fans, we heard Paul Maurice say this year, future captain Anton Lundell. I think Porter Martone is that. I heard tonight on Sportsnet he's been a captain at every level.
Yeah, he was the Canadian captain of World Juniors, if I'm not mistaken, this past year.
Yeah, but he has like at every level, so probably midget, junior.
A guy that's used to wearing the C.
Seems like you're cut off there, but I think we're on the right layout. What was that?
Is it a guy that's used to wearing the C wherever he is?
Flyers, it's always been like a leadership program. You go back to like, the Richards and Carter, Lindros. Bobby Clark, like through the years. I'm trying to think of the other guys. Tim Kerr.
Wayne Simmons, I feel, is up there.
Okay.
I don't know if you put
Hartnell. Did Drew wear it?
Drew wore the captain for him.
Yeah. Like they always talk about like who is our next captain, who fits what our identity should. It's a very identity-based team, Cody. We talked about some teams not having an identity. And the Flyers are trying to get back to that identity that they haven't had for about the last half decade.
Yeah, and that's why they brought in a guy like Heath Jones, a guy who's played for the franchise. Was there a penalty there?
Don't see any hand up.
I don't know.
But yeah, like Cody, I think they got away from that, and that's what the Flyer fan base really craves and, desires of like having leaders and having like a certain culture and identity. And that is something that misses when you have these teams that miss the playoffs for many years. Ooh, good net drive. We are at the 12:31 mark, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26. You guys want to sync with us? If you're ahead of us, that's fine. No spoilers in the chat.
Oh. And one of the more unheralded stories, Rasmus Ristolainen has quietly turned into a really quality defenseman for him.
Yeah, that was a deal almost like they wanted to buy out when it happened. What was it, about 5 years ago now, Cody? 4 years ago, the trade?
Yeah, the trade with Buffalo.
Yeah, like it was almost bad before it even started. And now, like on the back end, almost like you talk about the Sergei Bobrovsky or some of these contracts that you're like, oh, I'm not sure how this is going to turn out. And then on the back end of it, it's kind of.
And then you let them develop or whatever in the system.
Yeah. And again, Ristolainen coming up was a big game player with Finland, scored game-winning overtime gold medal goal in World Juniors. He's like a playoff style guy. Like you can't just look at his stats and his numbers through regular seasons. Problem is you got to make the playoffs. Ooh, heavy.
And this period's flying by. We're at 11:31.
We have our first. Oh, is Olechka talking about today in the exhibition with Barkov? Shootout?
Yeah. Barkov did play a game today. He looked about 60-65%.
I see it. I wonder if we can show it on YouTube. It's not NHL.
I'm not too sure, but I watched a bit of it. Barkov, he was out there, 60-65%. It was a prelim game, so and
we're watching it like online.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And, he was definitely out there, and he skated looked fine. Everything looked pretty good. I don't think it was like all the way there because preliminaries. His first game back in nearly 2 years.
Yeah. Olechka, well, I'll have to put it up on our Instagram story or whatever if there's a reel of it.
Also, Anton Lundell, 3 assists today.
Wow. That was the one guy I'm like, okay, if they want to play in the World Championships, Lundell can. He's faced a lot of hockey too.
Yeah, but Lundell's a young guy. He can.
If he wants some extra games, I guess.
And
all over the internet.
And as it was reported today, I'm not sure Kirby's seen it yet.
What?
Because he hasn't said anything on it yet.
Don't make fun of my shirt, by the way. I wore it here today.
What?
Keyline podcast.
But Matthew Tkachuk is going to the World Championships as well.
I saw that.
And he is going to be, and he's trying to be a part of some esteemed company in the Triple Gold Club.
First American ever, he would be. There's been about 30 players or 27.
I'm not gonna lie, if that's the case for him, I don't mind him chasing that. Really,
I knew you were gonna say. Yeah, it is a historical moment if he does do it this spring. I think eventually he would do it anyways if he wants to go play in the future.
Hey, Matthew Tkachuk, a winner at every level.
Just again, Cody, I grew up in an era where world championships were kind of important, and then I got through my teens and my 20s. Players didn't care. And now, what are people caring again? I don't know. Is it going in a different?
Depends on the player, I feel.
Yeah, but I never heard players talk about it this much. Matthew Tkachuk was talking about on the Pat McAfee show today. That's wild.
I'm sorry, these Carolina jerseys are so dang garbage.
You don't agree with the Anaheim content girl? She opened up. Did you see her open the jersey box and she got a Jarvis signed jersey? She's like, I love this color.
Which jersey?
The black and red with Hurricane flags.
Those are a little bit more tolerable than this bullshit they're wearing right now. I'm sorry. These roads are horrible.
The original Hurricane one without the red, with the red eye and then the black, I guess you call it background. Yeah, I like the originals. If I have to pick one.
But the problem is their logo, which it needs to be changed. I'm sorry. Like
get like a little cartoon guy on it, like this guy?
Like, I don't know, maybe something.
That could be something.
Like,
you could like market to the kids. What if it became like a big jersey? Like, that's probably the way to go. Otherwise, you try to go somewhere away from the traditional, and fans aren't going to like it. I don't know. You'll say like Blasty with Calgary. That was a big change. Cody, it wasn't a favorite at the time.
Yeah, the jersey design itself is not a bad design. Ooh, Jordan Stahl.
Oh.
It's not a bad design. It was the logo itself, I think, that kind of made the jersey ugly. On
the black concept or whatever you mean.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad design if you remove the logo.
Well, like I told you, a middle school kid came up with the logo. An art contest. Speaking of Calgary, Ryan Strome is on Sportsnet tonight, and he says every time we looked at a Carolina lineup, whatever team I was on, and we see Jordan Stahl starting the game, that was not an easy matchup for us in the dressing room, in the locker room. So a lot of credit to him. Cody, I think Stahl has now 4th all-time in NHL history for faceoffs taken in playoffs.
Wow.
So that was an interesting stat. If you guys find that one out there, pretty impressive. That's crazy to think of all the players from the Oilers and Canadians, Cody. I know some of those series might not have been best of 7s, but regardless, those teams were making the playoffs every year.
Yeah, even back in Pittsburgh for Jordan.
Yeah, back in Pittsburgh, rookie year probably, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he has a Stanley Cup. Carolina's snapping around right now.
I think he has that one cup with Pittsburgh. Yeah.
I don't know. It's a tough matchup for everybody but the Panthers. Because
they can do this to the Panthers at times, but the Panthers do a good job keeping them to the outside. Where Carolina, what they end up doing is they end up getting a scoring chance at the end of a shift, a real high scoring chance, and they end up scoring against a lot of other teams.
Yeah, but the one thing that Carolina does better than I think every other team, and I think like a team like Buffalo or Montreal may run into it in the next round, is Carolina's not afraid to shoot the puck. And they're gonna, even if they funnel it from the D, they're gonna get something on net. They're gonna get a lot of trashy kind of stuff.
Because they're more patient than the other teams. There's a good chance. And I think Flyers have been caught out here, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if every guy off there.
Like, look at Chatfield right there.
Flyers
every time he's firing it.
Yeah, and they're coming right back downhill. They move that puck quick on the wall, and then they're right back. Flyers did a good job there, though.
Push up Konechny, but Konechny gets bodied off.
And Hurricanes cheating ahead, but cheating behind the defense a little bit here, Cody.
I guess I feel like they can do that. Here comes Jackson Blake.
They might score off one of these transition shots here.
Oh, Jackson Blake, son of former 40 goal scorer and Toronto Maple Leaf, Jason Blake.
Cody was surprised when I told him that last year.
Because
you're like, that's his son. Like, what a move. Oh, big save. He read that one. He read that 2-0. Big save by Anderson.
You got to shoot that if you're Martone.
Or would you get cute there and pass it back like Huberdeau or some guy would do, that extra pass back?
I need Martone to shoot that puck, though.
Yeah, before passing across. What a hit.
Yeah, like that's what kind of drove me nuts with Montreal in that first round. Is like they always feel like they need to make that extra pass to kind of score. And this isn't back and forth first. I feel like the Flyers had the first 6-7 minutes, and the Carolina kind of controlled the last 5.
Yeah, it's good pace. We've only had one commercial break. I think we are at the 7:30 mark.
Couturier.
Nice play by Jankowski there, Cody. See, always in the right spot.
That could be a 4C option for Florida this offseason.
If we get him, I'll be hyped. You guys, if we get Jankowski and you're going to the watch how he plays. I think he looks better live than he does in person. I got to see him quite a bit with Calgary.
The guy that I've always liked has been Garnet Hathaway.
He's such a shit disturber. I know we have a lot of those guys, but man.
But if
he's on the level of like the Coletta, Cody, Abelcader.
Look, no, they just showed the replay of Martone. Freddie's leaning towards bump. If he goes backhand, he has all open cage.
Cody, I just saw the net cam. He's way over on that play.
Yeah, on the bump play, he read the pass, but if Martone takes that and goes backhand, he has room.
Oh, on the other side before the pass.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought if you meant on that side.
No. If he just kept
because if he tried to come across on him, he was there too.
But if he tries to go just goes forehand, backhand, Freddie's reaching.
Yeah, they didn't play that so well. Maybe they didn't think they had as much time as they had either. Sometimes you wish to have a couple plays back in a game when you're like, more time than I thought there. Both teams forechecking good though. Like they're getting to pucks. The Flyers are. Yeah. If Flyers get some zone time here, they could find one or two by Anderson here. I know he's been playing extremely well, but you get this zone time here. There's a penalty here. There's a lot of stuff going along the boards there.
Interference.
Took a run at him.
Sean Walker.
Sean Walker, they're a tough guy. Oh, Rod Brindamore's pissed. He is livid. That was interference. I would call that, I think. And then they took another hit on the wall there. I think I'm all right with that call. Commercial break here. We'll get to everyone in the chat. Enjoy your dinner there, Die Hard.
Oh, man.
Yep, I agree. Love to see the Barkov talk. We'll never say no to that.
Look, whenever opening night is next year and I see Barkov on the ice in the lineup tweet from Jameson.
You're going to tweet it out?
No, I'm just going to stare at it and remind myself how much I missed it.
This is a big talking point right now in the hockey world today. We're going to have to get our boy Jersey Jim Behringer to stop by. Probably not this weekend, the following weekend, because he'll talk about his ballot. He got to vote on the NHL awards like he normally does, I believe. So he'll let you guys know where he had him. I think he told me where he had him, Cody. It was a little surprised. I'm not big on Bouchard. If Bouchard wants to change his reputation, Cody, it's going to take more than one season. And I know some of the
It's going to take a playoffs.
And it's going to take multiple regular seasons where, writers, voters aren't just seeing where he's turning the puck over and, it's ingrained in their memory, this guy doesn't value the puck. Where, again, voters aren't watching these guys for 82 games a year. No one's really doing that. So, again, the East Coast writers and people that aren't watching throughout the year, he's got to change his perception and his overall.
For me this year, I said this guy last year should have won, and this year he should win now. I think it's Zach Werenski. He's my one.
He's your winner this year?
I think so, yes.
It's Dahlin and Makar as the other two?
Yep, they're up there. I mean, second in scoring, second in ice time.
I might lean Makar, but if Werenski wins it, fine. Dahlin, I don't know. I'd have to. I know they had a great team season, but I don't know individual if he was better than the other two.
Who?
Dahlin. I don't know if he was better than the other two. I'd have Dahlin third.
Yeah, but I think Werenski should be the winner this year.
I might have him too, but if he wins, cool with that.
Hell, add the Olympics into it. He's definitely the winner.
that doesn't include it. It's NHL. It's not the Hockey Hall of Fame where that includes international.
Hey, listen, game-winning assists in the gold medal game.
Were the Flyers, did they just say 1 for 7 on the power play last game?
They had 7 power plays.
Carolina 1 for 7. Correct me what it is. Is it for the series or was it last game?
It might be for the series. I'd be shocked if Carolina took 7
penalties. That.
No, they were 1 for 7 last game. Never mind.
Okay. Well, there's why they didn't deserve to win, Cody, if you were watching that game, which I did not catch that game.
In overtime, they were pushing the pace.
Yes. Okay, overtime. We were recording or something, weren't we? I don't know. We were doing something. I saw the
I think we were doing something.
Something. I don't know. It's all blend together.
But I will say this.
Oh.
I'm gonna, since I drafted him in fantasy this year, I'm taking ownership of my guy, Mr. Leo Carlson, my guy.
Oh, Johnny Films might argue with you on that. Johnny Films' hot take was Leo Carlson will have a better career than Connor Bedard.
Than who?
Than Connor Bedard, because he went second in that draft, didn't Carlson?
Went third? No, he went second. He went second.
Yeah. So that was Johnny Films' take on Space's post game.
And I think with Leo Carlson's, emergence this postseason and regular season,
he looks like a future captain and leader.
I think he's a captain already. I think he should have the C next.
All the guys congratulating him coming off the ice yesterday and him congratulating his teammates with that big win on the road. I was like, this guy is beyond his years. And remember, they were load managing him in his rookie year.
Yeah.
And look where he's at now.
So maybe
I've been missing that series, Cody. I'm coming home and I'm catching like a period at the end.
It was a masterclass from Anaheim last night. Dostal was good. Best game of the postseason for him.
Yeah.
Leo Carlson being a typical 1C. Just
Slavin's chirping at Zegras here. Do we got a penalty here? Rod Brindamore is confused on what the call is here. 4 seconds left on the power play for the Flyers. What's going on here? Face off at center. I don't know
I guess they're trying to figure out where the face off would be.
Refs got to keep this one under control here. Stuff after the whistle. Some greasy stuff along the boards, Cody.
Yeah, but it's funny in fantasy. My two bright spots were both Ducks youngsters, Carlson and Seneca.
Seneca was a good pick this year. I had Troy Terry last year or early this year. I think it was last year.
And he's had a really good year as Carlson as a center.
Troy Terry played a lot of hockey games before he made the playoffs for the first time.
Yeah. But
one of the young, I guess, veteran guys in Anaheim.
I guess he would be considered one of the veteran guys on the team.
Kind of in that middle bridge. He might not be John Carlson and Gudas, but he's not with the young guys, that's for sure. One of the guys that stuck around, as we see Zegras here.
Yeah, but Zegras fell out of favor with Cronin.
A lot of guys did. And that's maybe where Terry might have lost his game there for a couple of years, too. He was there for 2 seasons, Cronin, or 3?
2 or I want to say maybe 3.
Well, big save. It's a good shot there. Who shot that?
Gostisbehere?
Stankoven and Sanheim going eye to eye, or as close as Stankoven can get eye to eye with them.
I mean, Stankoven's unfortunately looking up at him, but
here's the Philly cheesesteak B-roll here, Cody.
Mason McTavish or Zegras?
I'm a McTavish guy all the way. I know he's fallen out of favor with Quenneville, but that's a name that's been rumored if, Toronto moves on from Matthews or certain big name forward becomes available for Anaheim. McTavish would be part of that deal. Cody Zellweger, which I know D'Lo's interested in. He talked about Zellweger on our members only stream. I think Zellweger only fits in Florida if Benning's gone. That could be like a Benning type replacement as your sixer.
A guy that I would like to see swing, get a chance to, because he doesn't get much of a chance in his current spot. Brant Clark, I want to see.
Oh, if he's available?
Yeah.
But Cody, you want an offensive defenseman, unlike me and Nick, even more so, and you want a guy that can run the power play. Zellweger can play 3-on-3. He can play power play 2. He can play power play 1. If we're playing this on power play,
we need more production back there, man. Like, that's just how I feel.
Oh, that's the type of guy. That's a guy, if he hits his peak, he might be a 45, 55 points.
I think we have enough defensive defensemen on this team, really. I think we do.
For a lot of our guys is around that 40-point marker, right?
I think I want a guy to kind of, just push that a bit. I don't think I
don't know if you're going to get a 60-plus point guy, but
but
55 range guy.
Yeah, but Nick Sealer is a guy like Nick Sealer isn't going to help us out in that category.
Make us tougher to play against.
Yeah, but who's scoring from the back end? That's all
Well,
on Seth
I'm
Jones.
not disagreeing with you on that completely. I understand, but you can only address so much if you're looking at a defenseman. Yeah, we'd all love an all-around defenseman that's putting up 60 points, but where's that coming from? We could have came from the draft, Cody, with our pick. But anyways, I would trade up to go get Verhoff if he starts slipping to Seattle or.
Look,
What if
like
San
people are always looking at the 9th pick. I'm looking at those 2 seconds to move.
Yeah.
Like,
if someone wants those for us to be able to move up to get the guy we need, I would do that. And I think it would be a defenseman. We are at the 3:45 mark here. Shots even at 6. Pretty good pace and play here. Carolina's had some good chances off transition. The Flyers have had pretty good zone time and some of the plays that they've been able to kind of semi-cycle on. Here comes Carolina, speaking of zone time. First to the puck. Oh.
Carolina bench wants a penalty, and I
think
they
did get it. They did get it. Sean Couturier, is it? Yep. They did get it. From the back official, I think. It was penalty probably. If you're going to call interference on the other one, that's a trip interference.
It's tripping. It's on the shot.
He didn't really need to do that. Might have went down easy, but Tocchet's fine with it, looks like. Another power play opportunity here.
It's not a crazy trip, but it's a trip nonetheless.
Yeah, like you just don't need to like interfere that spot of the ice along the wall there. Carolina's power play is only 12th ranked in the playoffs. Penalty kill Flyers are 8th.
Ooh, that's a pretty nice chance off the draw, off the
Carolina probably didn't have to have that good a power play, Cody, in the first round because Ottawa couldn't score to save their life on their power play. no one probably talked about theirs because they ain't ranked.
I forgot Ottawa was even in the postseason.
Oh, they were. I watched that series closely. I tried to watch the Flyers-Pittsburgh series. I missed some of the later games of that series, but yeah, I saw a lot of that series.
Good play by York.
I would have a lot to say on the stream if we would end up doing them on that game. Carolina's so good at getting to pucks, though.
Oh, rebound.
Like, we're the only team that like can beat them on 50-50 plays. They're just beating Flyers to all of these pucks. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Video game style goal there, Cody. Don't have our finger.
Was it off the boards?
Off the board.
Did they miss a penalty on Stahl a bit earlier?
Was it on him earlier? That was a nice play by Stahl. So I guess he's just playing power play, penalty kill, 5-on-5, all purpose. Banked it off Vladar there. What a play. Was it him earlier?
Yeah, like someone got shoved down on the boards and
Walker was in the box earlier.
No, I mean just like right before that goal. 39 career postseason goals for Jordan Stahl. Let me know when your puck drops.
Now, 232, 31, 30.
We're good. I had to refresh because my thing was a toaster. So my quality was a toaster.
Oh, yeah. Carolina, the all-important first goal here up in the series, 2-0.
And this Philly crowd is waiting for something.
Get out of the game now. Carolina gets the lead. They become a boa constrictor. A lot different team the Hurricanes are when they have the lead versus chasing. Now we'll watch their defensive layering, Cody, and different things. Keep an eye on that. How they're playing with the lead. Might not be the most exciting hockey, everyone, but.
Oh, but Curry, did you see what injury Mikko Rantanen was playing through?
Yes, the MCL.
Oh, nice move.
So that's any heat off of him, but Dallas might have bigger questions of making moves with their core. Robertson, Rope Hintz. Oh, Freddie didn't even see that. Oh, off the post and it beat him on the rebound.
Wait, did that hit the post?
I'm pretty sure that hit middle post there. He didn't even see that. Why, you thought it hit somewhere else?
I wasn't sure.
That's not a good
I thought that was in.
Oh, you thought it hit something inside the camera?
Nah, it was too low, too high for that.
I thought that was about the level of where it hit the post where the camera's sitting at. He was so late to react after.
Where's the D there? Come on.
You gotta keep that in. Flyers are just chasing right now. Oh, can't give up that chance there. Trying to bait him into a penalty. Oh, it's like, get off me. Yeah, look, 4 guys back, Cody.
Penalty on Carolina.
Aho's bitching.
Oh, what a shocker.
Was that Porter Martone again, Cody?
I'm not sure.
Oh, on the backhand. I don't know who oh, he saved it. Slavin, I think.
Oh, he's
Jacob Slavin. Oh, that had some that was going in. That had some spin on it.
What a
wow.
Zegers thought it was in.
Adonis, you see that? Yeah, Martone was on the backhand. I don't know who took the rebound shot. You guys might know. They're slashing call to Blake here. Flyers back to another power play opportunity here. It's going to have to be a lot better than what it has been for them in this series. 35.7 seconds left here in the first.
Puck drop is now.
No, make sure you hit that thumbs up button.
Carolina will clear.
Try to get some polls up here tonight, too. We might have to make some edits to the polls because some teams have been eliminated, Cody. Minnesota, Edmonton.
Are you saying Minnesota like they're about to be?
Oh, sorry, Dallas. Well, they are, yeah, true. Tampa. Oh,
penalty on Jamie Drysdale for interference.
Wow, right around the blue line, just inside the blue line. What is it? Interference or hold?
Yep. Interference.
Wow.
I gotta see a replay.
The fans are confused at the rink. They're looking for a replay up on the jumbo. Oh, you can't call that. Stahl's going right into him. That's a horrible call. Did you see the replay? That's not. You can't call that. Talkett is saying very composed here. Oh, now he's like F off. He was Cody. Oh, that was funny.
I'm not a fan of that.
You're not seeing the coach cam on. What do you got at ESPN or TNT?
It's on TNT here tonight.
They're showing the coaches non-stop on Sportsnet. Man, you gotta see it.
That's not a great call.
It's not a good call. I thought Talkett was going to stay.
I think Stahl fell down a little bit easy.
But you can't. Stahl was going into him. It's not like a play.
Aho up top.
Up top. Are you going to do something, Aho? Oh. Down on his knee, goes right into the wall. Throws it into no one.
All right. We are all done here with the first period. Score is 1-0 Carolina. And before we continue on any further, let's hear a word from our sponsor, CanesWear.
Panthers fever is here. Are you geared up? CanesWear in Davie is the place for all your Florida Panthers needs. They have the latest gear for our favorite NHL team. Jerseys, polos, t-shirts, hoodies, hats, and more. CanesWear has you covered. Stop by their store in Davie or at pantherswear.com. Again, that's pantherswear, WEAR.com for all your Panthers gear.
And another word from other sponsor, Jeremy Beckham at Bexcells FLA. Champions don't settle, and neither should you. Let me introduce you, Jeremy Beckham at Bexcells FLA, bringing competitive edge to South Florida luxury real estate. If you want a home that performs in all 3 zones, location, lifestyle, and long-term value, Jeremy is your power play. The clock is ticking. Let's go for the cup. Reach out now at BexcellsFLA.com.
And that's all we got, Cody.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be back for the start of the second period.
We are back. I don't know if this poll is working on the screen. You guys are, some of you are not wanting to vote on it. I need to see, regardless, I need to see if it works. I'll put up another one. Had to edit some of the polls with Edmonton going home early, the Dallas Stars. I already wished Minnesota Wild home. So.
Already predicted that.
That one. I'm trying to see if this poll's working, Cody. I'm not seeing the votes come in here.
What goalie should have forced at this target this offseason? Answer's not on here.
Cooking for a while.
The answer's not on here. Huh.
I don't know if you're able to vote to see if it's working. Otherwise, we'll have to reset it.
Yes, it worked.
It did? There we go. Maybe it's not counting Dyer's vote if you had voted on it before. I thought we hadn't put it up. Who's your vote, Wall?
I just put it. Dyer, try again.
See if it works, Dyer. Try to reset the poll, so hopefully if you voted on them before, you can vote on them again, because I had to edit some of them. We are underway here, Cody. Get your name here. 55, 54, 53, 52,
51,
50, 49. We're good? Awesome. If you guys are ahead of us, that's all right. No spoilers. In the chat, we will sound the goal horn when we get to the moment. 1-0 Carolina. Oh, Cody, something I heard between intermission on the Sportsnet panel. Jordan Staal does not play the power play. He was out there for the face-off alone, and he stayed out there because they kept possession. And Sean Couturier on the other end of the ice, when the Flyers have had the power play, he's coming out there for the face-off as well. He didn't win the draw. So then he exited the ice.
All right.
Little bit of a test match between the teams on face-offs. Hey, face-offs matter, as me and Chris Scott always say. Here's another example. Because I'm like, Jordan Staal plays every part of the game. I'm like, playing power.
Flyers his numbers.
Well, Zegras was getting yelled at from Talkett, but he put him back out there. He didn't bench him or anything. So they're like, that's how you got to coach Zegras. 2-on-1. Oh, messing it up here.
Another post.
Ehlers playing around with the puck and then just
$8 million man, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, I think he'll show up again.
C's just listening to us. Appreciate it, C's.
How's it going, C's? Yes, we are your eyes and ears here. What broke for C's? His stream, his feed? What's this on tonight, Cody?
TNT.
How was the panel? Did you listen?
Oh no, I didn't listen.
I like listening to TNT panel more than the ESPN.
Yeah, but on the call tonight, Jen Botterill is the color, and between the benches,
Colby Armstrong. I just saw him, Cody, because you know who caught the puck? Gary Galley, right next to him, and he threw it to a fan. That's funny, Cody. You were just about to say, I'm like, I know what you're gonna say.
Why are they going after?
Why are they going after him? They're both between the benches, Cody. That's tight quarters. Former forward and former defenseman. Colby Armstrong is a winger, I think, right? He might have started
Pittsburgh, Atlanta, Toronto for a little bit.
Which team are you forgetting?
Am I forgetting a team?
Who did you say that started with the letter A?
Atlanta.
Oh, you did say that. Okay, you didn't forget them. I thought you said Anaheim or something.
No, he played for Atlanta.
Yep. Very good on the video games back in the day. The 2K games, I think I was playing back.
I think he was a pretty good winger, though. Scored 20 goals a couple times, if I'm not mistaken.
I think he might have had a promising career if he would have stuck in Pittsburgh there with.
He was like early Pittsburgh, like rebuilding Pittsburgh.
And they moved him to Atlanta?
I think they moved him for Dupuis or Hossa.
Yes. Dupuis. Whoa.
Trevor Zegras.
After Rick Tocchet gets on him. Rick Tocchet was telling him to keep his mouth shut. I'll deal with the refs, I think is what he was telling him.
But what a crazy rebound to let up if you're Freddie.
Oh, it went off the.
Oh no, went off of Barkey.
Yeah, went off the body. That's a tough one to readjust.
Oh no, it's Emil Andre. My apologies.
That
That's
is
a
a nice
defenseman.
play by Zegras. Like
That's
Anderson
a hell of a shot, though.
Like Anderson came over really good there, Cody, as far as I'm concerned. And he had to put it in the one spot. Even Freddie had his glove coming up as he was sliding over. That's a nice play by a goalie. If you're sliding over and you got your glove up and the guy's still at you.
The Zegras gets his first one of the series, and ladies and gentlemen, we have a game.
Yeah. Who was that shot from up top at the point?
I think it was from Sealer.
Oh, Nick Sealer. Donis and Nick's guy. Shout out to our boy Nick Levine, not here tonight.
Graduating this weekend.
Yeah, busy weekend. Cody can speak on that very recently here.
Oh, yeah. It is a very busy weekend.
Yeah, Cody, we were doing content, you and I. Was it during what playoff run was that?
25 last year.
It was last year. Okay. What round was that in?
First.
I
remember it vividly because if the Panthers would have lost Game 5, Game 6 would have been graduation.
Wow.
Except I watched Winnipeg, St. Louis.
And when we beat them, was that earlier in the day or was that a night game? I'm trying to remember.
It was a night game. It was a Wednesday night.
Yeah, so we got a break over that weekend. And then I think you came on for our preview show that we might have been doing.
Yeah.
I missed doing those this year. A lot of work, but those preview shows over on X. Some of them we have put up on our Apple and Spotify channel. If you guys want to check out with our guy Fabs. Hopefully Fabs is able to put up some more great audio files for us over on the Apple Spotify side.
Shout out our boy Fabs.
Yeah, shout out to Fabs. If you guys haven't heard our Stanley Cup winning night on Spaces, they're both up there. I believe the 24 and 25. As well, the Matthew Tkachuk night of the trade. If you guys have not checked that out yet, you guys have to check out. It's 4 hours, but just listen to like half an hour, an hour at a time. Reaction that night. We were like the first ones to cover it. It was on that weekend weird Friday evening.
Wait, which one?
The Matthew Tkachuk trade. There's no media out there covering it or anyone. We were covering it that evening. And it's up on our Apple and Spotify platform.
Yep.
It's there forever.
It was 11 o'clock at night.
Cody and our girl Lex, they were the first two to notify me. I was out doing some yard stuff, sunset here in Western Canada. Still light out. I didn't usually check my phone like we are now with doing these live streams on YouTube. So what a night. Oh, Hall slipped there.
Ooh.
Behind him.
Martone again.
Martone again?
Never got like a handle.
Vote on our poll there, everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll put up some more. I know you guys are loving that one. You have to vote for something, you boy. There's not a not applicable vote. Let's see this here. Could have been a penalty.
That's a penalty.
He wrapped him a bit.
That's holding.
Oh, yeah. It's a hand, Cody. The hand on the far side.
Yeah, that's a penalty.
Wow. Martone, 1 assist, 3 hits tonight. Making himself notice.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's a penalty right there.
Yep. Martone got his gold cross chain hanging out. $15-10 mark Cody and I are at. So if you guys are ahead of us, that's fine. Just no spoilers there in the chat, especially if we go throughout the night here. Shots 10-8 for Carolina here.
No, Kirby. You want to hear this? Hear this stat?
Yep, shoot.
Apparently, Porter Martone has the highest selling jersey in the NHL since the playoffs started.
Oh. Power of the Philadelphia market. I don't know how much that's coming outside the market. I think that's inside. Really? That's a big ups to which I hate to say at any point, Philadelphia sports fan. I know Cody would say F them if it was the other side of the equation. or college Cody hated.
Yeah.
I don't shit on their loyalty and their fandom. I understand that as Philadelphia sports fans. Just I can't really stand any of their franchises other than maybe the Phillies. I don't have a team in the NL East, Cody.
I don't know. The only team I really don't mind in Philadelphia is probably the Eagles.
I'm not going to comment on that. I knew you couldn't say the Sixers. You and I can't stand that.
I can't say the Sixers. I can't say the Phillies either because of baseball. But
baseball. I respected the Iverson-led 76ers, even though they were going.
I don't respect the Embiid-led 76ers.
Yeah, I don't. I've not respected too many 76er version of teams. James Harden gets off.
No.
What happened here?
Stanko and ran over by Santa. They were chirping earlier.
Nothing behind the play. I wanted to see that replay. Wow, what a play! And the Carolina Hurricane defender was sliding across on that Zegras goal there too. Not much room at all. 1-1 here. First commercial break of the second. Get those votes in there.
Like I said, the Eagles are really the one that I've never had an issue with.
Caesar says TV's broke.
Unfortunate.
Yes, unfortunate there. C's, glad you're here with us. Yes, thank you there, Diehard, on behalf of Nick. I know, Diehard, you gave us some stats. I think I might have lost them. Oh, that's spaces. Yeah, Diehard. No one wanted to do spaces. I did a poll that night. I think I got close to 100 votes or 80 to 100 votes. 54 or 55% said don't do a spaces. I asked Cody, I'm like, are we not going to do one?
And I think my answer was, why not?
So we went for 40 minutes or something. Again, it was earlier for me, but that was really late. Was that early in the week time?
I don't remember. I just remember it being like 1 or 2 a.m. and I couldn't go to sleep because I was too jacked because we won.
Yeah, it's different when you win. Yeah, if you lose, it's that total adrenaline dump. And fans were saying, well, we could lose this game to Carolina. I said, I was the only voice I think out there that put it out there publicly. If we lose this game, we're not winning the series. And I think that was big momentum into game 2.
Look, whoever wins those marathon type of games usually win a series.
Yeah, and I know it was only game 1, but those marathon games really dictate, if you look in the history of the game, I believe.
It would have been ended earlier if freaking Colin White didn't go right into friggin' Freddie.
But, I could see us definitely losing that series. You don't know what happened in game 2. You come back home in game 3. You don't have that same mojo, and then you score that big overtime goal in game 2 where Matthew's like, let's get on the bus. You're really feeling it at that point. Because that was a close series.
No, then again, I think you've told me that that's game 2 overtime goal on the power play is one of your favorite Panther goals ever.
Yes, in the franchise history, all 5 guys touched the puck. I think we won it right off the draw, and that's a coach's dream. I've never coached hockey; I coached ball, but that's just a coach's dream. Every guy touches the puck, touches the ball, whatever, what have you, and just beautiful. Yeah, up there with the Verhaeghe goal in Boston and Monter.
Ooh, I like that shot though from Dvorak.
Some sharp angle shots, and some of the goalies have been good tonight. Don't get me wrong, but there has been some rebounds leaking off from some of these shot angles, so might as well put it towards the net.
Yeah,
and they're good shots too, hard shots. They're not like little muffins coming in.
Yeah, when you have nothing really going and you're kind of cycling the puck, just let one go.
And you got to do that when you're going against Carolina and you're the Flyers. You're not going to get a ton of high danger. You're thinking, oh, Zegras blows a tire there, I think. Carolina's skating pretty good. I think they can hang with most of the teams in the West, Cody, but Colorado, that is going to be a huge style clash. And I feel if Carolina ends up playing Colorado, they're not going to – wow, what a drive. Oh, right into Freddie. Sneeze here. Oh,
What a save by Freddie.
wow.
Out in front of Alex Bump.
Bump's been had chances here tonight.
I'm not gonna lie, if I was Martone, I would have threw it on net when I saw Freddie. I would have saw Freddie kind of.
Diehard, I lost your stats there in the chat if you wanted to type it again, but if not, no worries. Trying to put it up. Unless Cody can. Keep losing stuff in the chat when I'm like,
Penalty.
Oh. Couturier
What's that?
Dyer just typed in some first period stats there earlier. If you scroll up in the chat, I'm not able to do that on my end on the shared monitor here.
There you go.
Thank you. Thank you for doing that, Dart. Take a look at.
Oh, you hit the outside of the net.
I missed it there again.
Freddie doesn't even have his stick holding correctly.
Freddie almost got split between the posts when he got knocked down there. Face-off's pretty even there for the Flyers in the first, Dyer. That's pretty good for them.
They called that a penalty?
They're really questioning the refs on this game here tonight. Power play.
That is not a good call. But Carolina on the power play. Second time they've tried that Svechnikov one-timer right off the draw. Uh-oh.
Oh. Don't want to run him into Freddie there again. Wow. Guys going hard into that end wall.
Philly's not afraid of.
Yeah. That's what they did in the Pittsburgh series early, Cody. That's what I was saying when they were getting behind the Penguins defense. They're doing it a little bit to Carolina, which is surprising. It's kind of like a version of Anaheim, but Anaheim does it with a bit more speed.
Okay.
But
now Carolina set up top. Gossespierre over to the wall. Yeah, Svechnikov. It's out of the zone intended for Aho, I believe. Oh, for Ehlers, I'm sorry. Gossespierre looking to wheel in with Ehlers here in the zone. Top Ghost. Cross ice. Cross ice Aho.
A lot of space Philly given here, kind of collapsing.
Shot.
Ooh. Got to get there.
Some rebounds there for Carolina.
Carolina win those 50-50 pucks. Cody.
Top for Gossespierre over cross ice. Ehlers looking for Aho. Got him.
No seam though. Oh, clears it themselves again. Both the third time tonight. Hurricanes have cleared it on their own.
We have 20 seconds left on this power play. Offside on Carolina. 21 seconds to go on this power play.
Flyers might get away with one here. Hurricanes players in heavy beard mode already. Might have the best beards going in the NHL currently. .21 seconds left on this power play here for Carolina outside the Flyers zone. Jankowski out there getting some power play time, Cody, with Blake and Jarvis or Stankoven.
Ooh. Oh, this could be bad.
Oh, wow. And Hall there.
Saved by Vladar. Taylor Hall again.
Or forward look with what defenseman is it? Walker? No, Miller. Okay, interesting. Carolina's got enough weapons now, Cody, with like power play, having Stankoven now, Hall. Got enough for 2 units, bringing in Ehlers. Of course, Jarvis and Aho. You got 5-6 guys easily.
But this second line for Carolina has been kind of quiet in this game.
And you got power play quarterback guys too, not bad. Miller and ooh, what a hit. As Walker, they're going at him. Zegras going at him. He wants a penalty. Zegras cross-checked. That was Walker, right? They're going.
Oh.
It's all flying here.
Here comes
Flyers got to
Jordan.
get those pucks, man. Like those battle plays, they're losing them. Able to get that out.
But you're missing a guy like Noah Cates that can help you with those 50-50s.
Yeah. Oh, was that a turnover? He's
Oh.
fooled the cameraman on Sportsnet.
Don't worry, he filled the man on TNT as well.
Oh, that's not
good. Denver Barkey down low versus Jacob Slavin, and he ain't winning that.
No.
And that is a masterclass of a board battle.
NCAA. Oh.
Ooh, big hit.
Vladar just going to cover it here.
Who the hell is 91? Oh, is that Carl Grunstrom? Okay.
Yeah, he's in the lineup.
Going to commercial break.
Here today. Going to commercial break here. Add some other polls up there in the chat. We'll continue with this one again. The East one that I had to edit.
If I see this commercial one more time.
What commercial?
A Firehouse Subs commercial.
Oh, by a firehouse, a fireman himself doing the voiceover. I think I have the same one. Maybe it's different. Firehouse has just become more of a thing in Canada now, or I'll say Western Canada. Sometimes Eastern Canada get different chains. I haven't tried it yet. Might get a sub tomorrow though, Cody. Or on Saturday. Busy
from
weekend.
where?
No. Well, I don't know where they're going to get it from. I know Subway is always the one, but it's like Subway, whatever. But
Not a Subway guy?
I'll have like a turkey or something like that. But I know some people, it's not their biggest thing. I'll have it if I can have it. Don't like crave it. The meatball ones are not bad here. I don't know, like it's different. Like you guys have different chains there than here. So some chains are better than others. There's like a different, like you guys said, Wendy's not that big there. Wendy's was good here for a while. The quality's dropped probably a bit in the last few years, but you could never beat like a spicy chicken for the longest time.
Yeah.
I try to perfect that at home with the different gourmet buns and certain burgers you're able to pick up from some places flash frozen or fresh to go. Showing talk about something here. Not sure what.
They're interviewing Zegras before this next draw.
Getting into it. It's in the middle of it again here today. Did that poll work there for you, diehard? Give you guys timestamp here. Nice to be with you here tonight. Don't know how much we'll be covering this series, but nice to be able to get a good viewing of it with you guys here on one of our open nights. 7:50 here to go in the second. Face off in the Flyer zone. Physical game, 27-22 hits for Flyers here. Flyers not getting the puck.
Another turnover here.
You got to start getting this trouble. Oh, Jankowski getting a look.
Vladar looks very jumpy in his net.
What this play looks like right here, Cody, this shift, what reminded me of Carolina versus Washington last year.
Oh,
Washington just getting hammered.
that wasn't even a series.
And that's how they ended up scoring on Thompson, who didn't.
Philly's giving Carolina a little bit more fits than Washington did.
I think Vladar's a bit better
Uh-oh.
than Thompson was last year. Oh, penalty. To the Flyers. Zegras?
Yeah, high stick on Zegras. Is he bleeding?
I haven't seen it yet. Miller is going at it with York a little bit. Just jawing at each other. Zegras is having to take a look himself. So what is he saying? He didn't.
Saying he sold it.
He did embellish a bit, but I think he caught him.
He did catch him.
Yeah, I don't think you can call an embellishment there, but it's not far off.
They don't really call embellishments on high sticks.
I thought there was one this year in a Panther game that
It probably was. I know Kachuk got called for one.
when he flings
It was
back.
really bad.
Pretty sure that was this year, but good clear there by Philadelphia. A lot better than 5-on-5.
So Carolina, I think this is their third or fourth power play.
Yep.
They're running with the second unit here to start with Blake, Stankoven, Taylor Hall, and Nikolai Ehlers is on the second unit for $8 million.
Who's on the first?
Ooh.
Oh. Little slingshot back to enter the zone.
Oh, now they're kind of set up over Blake up top, Miller. Ehlers.
More the
Miller.
facilitator over there. Ooh, try to give and go. Ehlers didn't get it by the Flyers defender. Forward.
Was Taylor Hall the net front on that play?
Might have been. I was watching the high side there with Ehlers and what they were trying to do on the weak side there. I think he might have filtered down to the net. I think he started kind of.
Ehlers is going to be on for the whole power play.
Here's awful, horrible. Oh, Gossespierre, a couple moves.
Ooh,
good defending here by the Flyers.
Ooh.
Oh, lost his edge there. Game almost.
This could be bad.
Oh, a lot of bodies towards the net. I don't mind that shot.
Yeah. No, if you have bodies there, throw it there.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ate a puck there, I think. Sealer. He's used to
Nick's voice Sealer. He ate that thing right in the midsection.
I think he's usually one of the NHL shot blocking leaders, if I'm not mistaken. He's usually up there in the top 5, top 10.
Let's see. Oh.
Did you see it?
Let's just say he was he nearly got hit in the family jewels.
Oh. Had a reverse angle of it. Couldn't really see it good there. Right towards him.
It was close to that midsection.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I believe he was
off center to the goalie there a bit. So
thankfully, I think he was wearing a cup, so he's all good. So Zegras out the box here. Philadelphia kills another penalty. Shot 7-3 in favor of Carolina here. It doesn't feel like it though.
Yeah, it feels close. It's not like a so slow kind of neutral zone game. These teams have spent a lot of time in each other's zones. Like,
I'm not gonna lie, Couturier's got awful.
Not been bad for a 1-1 game. That looked like a dive. Is that Zegras?
Yeah, he tried, but that's not a trip. That is not a trip.
The Flyers want to try to break out here. Carolina.
They have Martone out there who's been all over this.
Just about turned that over. That would have been dangerous. Flyers living on the edge with some of their zone exits.
What's happening? Something's behind the play.
Oh, Hall did something to Sanheim? Sanheim's
down.
Hurt. Hall. I didn't see it. Zegras going at him.
Oh.
Really bad?
Crunched him.
Like dirty?
I think it is because he's on one knee.
I still haven't seen it.
You know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of the Mikkola hit last year.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know on that.
I'm not a fan of that one.
4-minute roughing? Are they going to give him 5?
I don't think it's 4. I think they're going to give him 2.
I need to see more plays of it. They barely showed it before going to commercial here.
He was on one. Sanheim was on one knee, and
yeah, like he was down for sure. 1 knee or 2, he was down.
Yeah, remember the Mikkola hit on Gergensons last year in the first round? That's what it kind of reminded.
Right.
But except not as bad because Mikkola actually lowered himself and drove into Gergensen.
But that's not a good part of the ice where Hall's going at him there on the sideboards there.
Yeah.
Kind of almost away from the play a little bit as it was going up the ice or to the middle of the ice there. I don't know.
I think it's 2, but we'll see. I
Your
think
boy
they're,
might be with me. I'm gonna go 4 maybe.
they're going to call it a major to review it.
Then they can bring it up. Can they call it a major, Cody, and then reduce it to 4, or can they only reduce it to 2?
I'm not sure.
That would be my question, your boy. Because if they can reduce it from 5 to 4, I could see that. I don't know if they're allowed to do that. Because now they just call major all the time, so that might eliminate the double minor penalty if you're not allowed to do.
The only time really a double minor has really been called as of late has been for like.
But they do call 4 when it's excessive or close to being excessive. Like,
we'll see. I think they're going to review it, but unless they announced it, they didn't announce it before the break, so I'm not.
I don't know.
sure.
You guys gotta let me know. Well, they're going back.
I think they are reviewing it.
Oh, they're going back to Taylor Hall, giving that elbow in the Ottawa series. I don't know, Cody. That's something like Carter Bragi would do. I don't like that play. Did that against Ottawa this year. So I'm back from commercial here, as you guys probably are. They're still at the penalty box, the 2 refs on the tablet.
So he's on one knee and then crunched.
He came towards his head too. I know he didn't catch him all the way, Cody, but his hands were finishing high towards his head as he was already on the ice. And I know it's slow-mo, I get that, but
I don't see the reason why Hall's going for the hit there.
So you think just a 2 rough?
I think it's closer to a 2 than it is a 5 to me.
Fine, but I think it's in the 4 range. He's coming in with a lot of speed there too. That's the thing that doesn't look good. So he's playing the puck. The puck's gone.
I mean, Sanheim is bleeding, so there is a possibility for a double minor.
Like, you can finish that hit if he's up, but like he knows he's down as that puck's moved along from Sanheim. Here's the call. Cody's got 2. Are they going to be coming after Hall, or are they going to let sleeping dogs lie?
I don't think they have any. Because they had Delorier or whatever, and you know what's funny?
Yeah.
You know what team he's on? He's on Carolina.
He's not in the lineup tonight, is he?
No, I don't think so.
But that would be the guy have to be out there when Hall's out. I don't know if he'd be out there with Hall.
Yeah, I thought it's not a good hit. But
yeah, I don't know about a fine or no.
It's not a 5, though. It's not a one where he gets thrown out of the game. I never felt that.
No, I said fine. I don't think it's a fine. I think. But, yeah, 2 to 4, I was thinking. More closer to 4.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shorthanded. Wow, on Zegras. Oh, picked it on him.
Wow.
Jalen Chatfield, shorthanded. With Zegras back there playing the point.
Fortunately, Drysdale gets caught on the pinch.
All out there again. Shorthanded this time. What a play.
Jordan Stahl with another 2-point
Wow,
game.
that is a sneaky pass through. What a shot, too, by Chatfield. Chatfield scored that nice goal in Game 2 against the Panthers, remember, in the 23.
Yeah, but since Zegras doesn't think Drysdale's going to come back quick enough, he leaves Chatfield wide open.
Carolina back with the lead. Don't want to give them multiple leads in games. Test and fate. .335 to go here. Carolina rushing up again, shorthanded. Is it Jarvis?
Oh, Jarvis taking to the net.
Taking a penalty. Wow. Flyers discombobulated. He doesn't want a penalty there. Oh, they're going to do something on Jarvis at the end? Is it going to be evened up? He's not happy. Unless they're saying
Are they gonna take Jarvis again for the high stick?
Rod Brindamore is furious right now. We need a heart rate monitor on Brindamore.
There's the hold.
What's Drysdale doing there? Like, why you bring the hand over at that point? And he's complaining. Another two. What's the Jarvis? I didn't see it here.
So connecting game like an extra little shove or whatever.
Oh,
and
yeah.
You kind of flick the stick. That's another penalty. I'm sorry.
Well, he came in hard on the hit there. I still haven't seen it on mine. The Jarvis play. Oh, he's going, it looks like. Does he want something on Konechny for the late hit? I don't know if you can call something on it. A little greasy.
5-on-4 power play remains for Philadelphia.
Oh, Konechny pushed him down and cross-checked him. Cody did like three things to him, and then Jarvis swung the stick. Both guys should go.
But that hold they called on Drysdale is the same hold they should have called on Martone earlier. Not on Martone, but on the break, a partial break.
Carolina defender. I think it was Goss's spare, maybe?
May have been.
Everyone vote for the poll. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button in the chat. Appreciate you guys all being here. 3:27 to go here. Flyers.
But for Philly, this is a gift.
Yeah. Still remain on the power.
Carolina just got a bench minded front sportsman like
Rod Brindamore?
Yeah.
Still chat going. The girl's giving him a thumbs down behind him. He's been chirping a lot of the night, though, Cody. This goes back to the first. They got like a coach cam on these guys here on Sportsnet, all over it.
Brindamore like screaming.
Cody, it's Cody. Who is the face of the franchise for the Carolina Hurricanes?
Rod Brindamore.
He's got more airtime tonight than Aho on Sportsnet. It ain't even close.
I think like all time. You're asking?
No,
Brind'Amore's giving it to. I think that's Garrett Rank.
Garrett Rank gave it to him.
Yeah.
3 guys in the box right now for Carolina here. Two-man
advantage.
1:15 to go on this too. Wow, this is a big turning point here.
Shout out to your boy. He did say they're going to give him a bench minor.
Wow, what a shot block there. Who's out here Who's out here for Carolina right now?
Not too sure. I think it's Keandre Miller, Jordan Stahl, and Walker. But here's one issue, though. There's one big thing about this 5-on-3. Remember, long change here.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Slavin's out there, not Miller. I thought he had to be out there. Watching Slavin on this 5-on-3. It's way up at the point. You got to win that battle. Man, Slavin gets it out. You got to win that. Another one. If they lose this game, it's the 50-50 puck battles, Cody.
Indeed.
Like, you can't be losing these.
Oh. Dang.
Stop and start.
Gotta get a shot off here.
They didn't get that change through. Ooh. Gotta be getting tired at this point. They only changed one guy there, I think.
Martone lost his stick.
Oh, what a block. That's Keandre?
Yep, Keandre's out there. Lost his stick now.
He just went to hit it with his glove, I think. Oh, deflection. Big whistle. Wow. Slavin on that whole time. Aho was on with Miller. I think Slavin was the only guy who couldn't get off. What a shot block in that lane there. What a hit by Stahl to get that puck cleared, too. And then Stahl got to that loose puck there to get it out.
Carolina doing all the extra little things right now.
I think Jordan Stahl's first star of the game here tonight, folks.
It got double deflected. It was deflected by Michkov, and then
did the second deflection slow it down?
yeah.
Ristolainen out here. Nice passing play. Gotta get something from the slaughter there. Win the battles. Jankowski, wow. Put it to the corner, not sure on that. Good recovery there. Now it's 5-on-4, 5 seconds left. They're going to get out of this. Flyers one more chance as the guy's coming out of the box.
Save by Anderson.
Wow. And now a 2-on-1 for Carolina.
It will be poetic if they score.
Oh,
just missed.
Gotta go for some type of shot.
Philly may have numbers here.
What's that?
Wow.
Hall flying out of the zone here. He's got some room there. Cody, I think Coach Q used to say this: whoever wins the 5-on-3 battle deserves to win the game.
Yeah.
That would be Carolina. What a save there by Vladar. The blocker shoulder there. 50.9 to go here in the second.
Ooh, Hall and Sanheim going at it. They're going after Taylor Hall here.
Oh, really? I'm on the replay here still. And still the replay.
I wonder if there's going to be a penalty here. Sanheim went after Hall.
Oh, Cody, you know why they missed that by the net? Because it was Martinuk.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Remember, Sanheim was getting into it with Crosby last series. A lot.
And now Philly, Carolina gets a power play after Bump takes a rough.
I didn't see it. They were showing all the 2-on-1 and the penalty kill. Dvorak going to the box. Guy like bear hugged Hall and then he falls down. Dvorak. Yeah, Sanheim kind of bumped him a bit. Hall might have drew that penalty just by falling to the ice, Cody. Power play Carolina. Is this their fifth?
I think so.
1 for 4. 1 for 4.
Carolina's 2 goals coming on special teams. One, the shorty in the first.
Yeah.
The power play goal in the second. The power play in the first, the shorty in the second.
We're used to winning games like that 2-1, 3-2 with a shorthanded goal or power play goal. I can think of some games against Tampa.
I remember vividly losing a game 2-1.
To a shorthanded and power play goal against?
I don't remember. I just remember us losing 2-1.
Carolina trying for these backdoor little pass plays here. Got to be able to connect on it. It's out of his
that will do it for the second period. Carolina will go up into the dressing room 2-1. I think the Flyers are losing the mental battle here in this game. And this is the difference between, the experienced teams like Carolina. Because remember, Florida went after Sebastian Aho last year after that hit on Sam Reinhart. But they didn't do it at a point of the game where it was going to hurt them.
Flyers have to learn that.
No, they waited till it was 6-1 them. Then they got their pound of flesh. But Philly, you can't get your pound of flesh in a 2-1 hockey game. It's not going to work.
Look at RC here. Yeah, I agree, RC. I think that's what drew the penalty there. Like the bear hug looked like he was going to come choke him, but he didn't really grab him hard enough. And then, there go my legs.
Oh, but he got the call. So, but anyway, we will be back for the start of the third period.
We are back for the third period here. Just waiting. Cody here. We do have a new commenter here in the chat, and I wanted to propose this to Cody, so I will put it up on the screen here from Al Bavera, if I'm saying that correctly. 3916 says Taylor Hall should have got a 5-minute major penalty there. Gave my comment in the chat there. Between a 2 and a 4 was kind of my assessment on that. A little bit leaned closer to the 4. I think Taylor Hall was a little lucky that Sanheim's head was kind of clear of where he was coming at it with his hands there, where it kind of finished ahead. More of his body kind of made contact with Sanheim there. Be interesting to hear what the comments are after the game, but like we know in the NHL, we don't hear from the officials usually on that stuff. So your guess will be as good as mine. We're about to get to puck drop here. If you guys are ahead of us, no spoils there in the chat. Two to one start of the third here. Carolina on the power play here for a little bit over a minute. Just getting the score updated here, period updated here. Carolina moving the puck around good here on the perimeter. Flyers pretty active on this penalty kill too, with some pressure on the puck here. Flyers get it out.
Man, this is a big first 10 minutes for Philadelphia.
Well, we got a comment in there in the chat from a new commenter, Cody. Wanting your take on the penalty.
I didn't think it was a major because I've seen a hell of a lot worse.
I think Taylor Hall got lucky. His hands didn't finish high on Sanheim's head. Kind of was the body, what I saw during the
to me, it was like how quick Sanheim fell to a knee. Like, Hall committed to the hit.
If that's a smaller guy, he might be trying to get up there and then getting crunched.
Icing. But if you're the hell is that patch?
Your name is Leo. I'm sorry, Leo. I can't get Leo from your screen.
Elbow there.
I don't get Leo from that.
What the hell is that pig patch on Carolina's jersey?
What? Like they just put it on their jersey now, or they probably had it on the whole game, Cody, on the back, by the hip.
It's like on the shoulder.
I have to look. I don't know.
It's like Porky Pig.
The Porky, yeah. Their mascot. That's not his name. What's his name again?
Oh no, it was like Hamilton or something.
What's his name now? It's one word. Like Blitzy, Blazy, Frosty. What the hell's his name?
Blitzy, Blazy, or Frosty.
The hell's his name?
Oh, no, is it
By the way, we haven't seen Frosty in our chat here with Tampa Bay going home. Frosty, you can still visit us here. Our team's no longer in the playoffs either. They didn't make it. Oh, what's his name? It's going to come to me. Someone's going to say it in the chat. I can see his face right now, Cody. What is it? Certain anniversary for him? Is that why they got it on the jersey?
I don't know.
Just connect me through the neutral zone.
Connecting goes down.
You better get back. I don't know. He's just sitting so far on the play there.
There's some extracurricular activities behind the play.
Leo, I'll try to remember. I'll do my best, but I always go by what I hear first and what I see on the screen.
Oh,
nice for you to be here, Leo.
Miller, and that should just be a penalty on Miller.
And a punch after to him too. Don't know what Leo's gonna think of that. I'm assuming Leo's potentially Flyers fan. Oh, Miller's got to cover the camera in the penalty box.
Oh, he covered the camera.
Oh, I know. I'm not seeing out here tonight for the Flyers. Is he injured?
Who?
Owen Tippett.
Oh,
I don't think he's playing right. I haven't seen him.
Stormy.
See us close. Stormy, that's right. Where is Owen Tippett?
Yeah, he's hurt.
That was a 5-minute major easily, says Leo.
Easily.
We've heard that comment before as Panther fans when fans from other teams are. I wouldn't go easily on that one.
So 4-on-4, this could help Philadelphia if they weren't starting with Sean Couturier on the ice, but
third missed game, so the whole series, huh, Dyard? Something happened to him at the end of the Pittsburgh series?
Oh, ooh.
Saw the end of that Pittsburgh-Philly game, what was it, 6? Didn't see the whole game. Nice save there by Anderson. A little bit of a rush there by the Flyers. Flyers fan since 92. Nice to have you here, Leo. I started out as a Penguin fan before the Panthers came into the league, so I remember those Penguin teams in the early 90s for sure.
But you never felt like Pittsburgh was like really your team, though.
No, I was young. I was like 6, 7, 8 years old. I liked Lemieux. I liked Yager. I liked Kevin Stevens. Kevin Stevens was like one of my favorite guys. We know what happened to him in New York, unfortunately. Well, even in Pittsburgh when he shattered his face on the ice. I want to know Leo's comments, though, on the 96 Panthers-Flyers series. I'd love to hear your comments there, Leo. I was in middle school then. Knew a bunch of Flyer fans. Actually, my next-door neighbor at the time, I think, was a Flyers fan. His son. I don't know if he was, but his son was.
That's true. When you talk about Philadelphia Flyers from my generation, I think it's Giroux, Simmons, Hartnell, Gagne. Oh, Lord have mercy.
For my generation, it was when I put the pads on Cody, Ron Hextall. Slide out, take out guys' legs.
They never have really had a
penalty. Interference on the goalie or high stick?
It looks like
down again.
Goalie, it's interference on Cam York.
Leo's not going to like this call. Let's see a replay here. Cam York, the defenseman. What is he, Cody? Being Nico Mikkola going up the ice? Oh, he sprung him, that guy there.
York, what are you doing, buddy?
Yikes. Tripped up on him. I need to see a better replay here. They didn't even catch it on Sportsnet. Here we go. Oh, caught his skate.
What are you doing, buddy?
Wow. 4-on-3 power play here for Carolina for 50.
And here's the worst part. You have two big penalty killers in the box in Cam York and Christian Dvorak.
Undisclosed injury. Interesting, Dyard. Thank you for that. I was like, yeah, where is he tonight? Aho likes extra ice, Cody.
I'm feeling Carolina's going to score here.
Aho does like extra ice, Cody. When it's less playoff-like.
I don't know why. I'm feeling a goal here.
Aho might do something. Oh, and he set up the goal.
Called it. I was feeling it.
I was with you.
And ladies and gentlemen, I think that is game, set, match here tonight.
Is this the series? I was just going to ask. Vladar, he seems to not move over to the post. That post work, he just rammed right into the post with his skate. And it looks like he's like laboring to like get there. You think he's dealing with any type of lower body thing or something?
He could be, but Andrei Svechnikov, that is his second point of this postseason, his first goal.
Second point, first goal of the playoffs. Wow. What's Aho? He's not been much better.
I think that's Aho's fourth point.
Fourth? I think there's one game he had 2 against the Ottawa.
I don't know. The way Carolina was just set up there, it just felt like a goal was coming.
Yeah, I was like, Aho's got some extra room here. Didn't even think of Svechnikov on the other side there. Aho got about 3 puck touches there, it looked like. I think puck touches should be an analytics stat. I wonder if they keep track of that in their internal files.
I know they're trying to make hits an analytics stat.
Hits.
Yeah.
Okay. And we're trusting the analytics department to keep track of that? I don't know, Cody. I'll trust them with puck touches. Like, touches should be a thing. Like, whether they want to start it on a power play maybe versus 5-on-5, it should be some type of stat. Yeah, so Noah Cates out of the lineup. Owen Tippett. Who else is out, Cody, for the Flyers?
Not too sure.
You're missing another guy.
They're missing Tippett, Cates, and Nikita Grabenkin.
Oh, Grabenkin. Is he normally in the lineup? I think he would
I think
be.
he's been hurt all year, though.
Okay. This girl's a little too excited for a puck, and by girl I mean woman. In a 3-1 game where you're down, by the way. 15:23 to go. Face off here to Vladar's left. Cody, for your Flyer, what when 7 to happen? Gonna have to be something now. Oh, big save already.
Ooh, that was nearly something.
Yep.
But Philly's losing the mental battle in this game.
We'll have to pull up the Cats and Rats bracket challenge standings here after.
No, I'm good.
No, we gotta track it.
You can track it after each round. Ain't much we could track now. We already there's no really.
We didn't go
tracking
through everyone. We only went through the top people's picks. I think it was Jamie at the top.
And everyone else is kind of irrelevant.
We'll have to add up Nick's manually, but then he didn't really enter it from the start, so we would just be guessworking the second round.
Nick didn't enter. Oh, I'm not worried about adding that up.
Leading. Right there. Now he's going to jump off Minnesota and back on Colorado because that was his pick to start the playoffs.
Philly's got to get one within the next 4 to 6 minutes here. Because you need some sort of momentum here.
Yeah, Leo, we'll see with Buffalo and Montreal, more of a tempo hockey team. Again, I think Carolina is just favored in these lower scoring games of 4 goals or less in a game. And how often can you beat Carolina, Cody, like 4-2, 4-3, maybe once?
Just all these guys just know this system way too well at this point.
And the only time like the Panthers beat Carolina is because like they start to get frustrated because they're not up, and then they'll make a mistake. And Florida's a team that makes you pay for your mistakes. There's so many teams in the NHL that don't make you pay for your mistakes at this time of the year. Which again, yeah, admittedly it's hard. It's playoff hockey, but a lot of teams they just don't make you pay, and that's where Carolina can get off the hook on a lot of teams because they will make mistakes, but if you don't capitalize on those 3 to 6 mistakes in a game they make and literally capitalize on none of them, then you're not going to have a good chance.
You need to get up on the lead on Carolina.
Yeah, and that makes them change their game too, which the Flyers haven't been able to do here tonight on home ice. Yeah, diehard. I know there's second chance brackets for like March Madness, and then I guess there is now for NHL. They're probably copying from March Madness. I don't really enter them ever. Even if I have a bad bracket, I just kind of like, wasn't my year, or I'm not seeing the board, so I'm not going to enter another one. But I understand the appeal behind it, or if people are doing pools. I like more. I will say this: I like second chance brackets for survival football when everyone loses their pick maybe by week 2 or 3. If you want to restart your group, we should actually do survivor football next year, Cody, with Cats and Rats. We should have something set up for that. I don't know if ESPN does it. I know Yahoo does. If ESPN does, that would be good because that's the platform we're on with you guys here.
Game 2 tomorrow, Montreal, Buffalo, and Vegas, Anaheim. Game 3.
Gonna be watching those tomorrow night?
Most definitely.
Are you thinking of streaming Saturday night? Again, I could be but I wouldn't be at the beginning, I don't think.
Not too sure.
Yeah, because I think Nick will be away, but if you wanted to grab someone. Don't know what our boy Ryan's schedule is like.
Yeah. Are you busy next Tuesday, I'm assuming?
Yes. I have Monday open, but I'm trying to think, well, who's playing that night and what else am I doing that evening? Oh, Monday. Oh, no, we're recording the podcast by schedule.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
Tuesday I'll be busy. Wednesday I'll be busy. I could be open Thursday. Not sure next
So Thursday, possibly Montreal Buffalo game 5 if it gets to there. I'd be shocked if it didn't.
Next weekend I might be around or I might not be. We'll let you know. You'll be shocked if what goes game 5?
If it doesn't go game 5, Montreal Buffalo.
Yeah, I would be too. That's the series we'll follow. This is one of the reasons why we didn't follow this series because we're like, if Carolina gets up 2-0 or say 3, we're going to be following the other one. And then obviously in the Atlantic Division, I know Tampa's out now, but Montreal and Buffalo there. I missed that game last night. I saw Buffalo get off to the lead.
They got after Dobish like Tampa never did.
Yeah, I've thought of this question, especially with our team not in it, but like the teams that are left. I was thinking if Minnesota, Carolina could potentially be boring. Now that might not happen.
What would be a boring? Wait, what's the question?
Most boring potential final. Anaheim's not a boring
Carolina,
team.
Vegas.
That's one there. Colorado, Carolina to me is intriguing. It's not good for ratings.
But it's one side. Oh, game set.
Buried in its shelf. I said Ehlers can get off on these type of teams. They're just jailbreaking there, Cody. That was like a fast break. 2 guys are just going out. Well, Martinek made a play there too. Wow. But yeah, back to the question there, as Carolina's now at 4-1. I think it's an intriguing final with Carolina, Colorado, because it'd be different style clashing, but Carolina could be in trouble against Colorado early if they get down. Because again, I don't think they're a good hockey team when they're down in a series or down in a hockey game. And if Colorado's home ice advantage and puts them down 2-0 early in the series, everything comes down to 3, right, Cody?
Yeah, but I see some Flyer fans heading for the exits.
Would our boy Nick J. Levine be heading for the exit if he was a Flyers fan?
100%.
He'd be pissed. He'd be calling us, Cody. Carolina's not that good. Like, I'm there tonight at the rink, and they're just not that impressive.
If they're not that impressive, what the hell are we?
That's how you'd answer.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have Kirby's guy, Noah Cates, and, Owen Tippett's not out there. Oh, Nick's having a fun time, though, with his Philly roommates. I doubt the Philly roommates were even watching tonight.
I think the Philly roommates are not even.
They're casuals at best.
I'd be surprised if they kept it on after 3-1.
Shout out to our boy Mike that joins us here on NHL After Dark in the chat. Mike, we want to know if you're watching the game. Are you tuning in here? 11:30 to go here. Carolina up 4-1. But yeah, Carolina deserves to get the respect here in the East. If people want to call them at this point the class of the East, it'll be a different series that they'll be in against either Buffalo or Montreal than this one. I know, Cody, you were talking about maybe Philly gets in their kitchen, gets physical, starts to get under the skin of the Carolina players, but this might be a penalty here. But maybe Carolina's matured from that, and I don't know if a young Flyer team can maybe do the same thing that a Tampa or Florida could do to them. Dvorak having a rough night here.
And Philadelphia takes a delay a game.
So that fan I saw in Calgary, Cody, that was wearing a Nolan Patrick jersey downtown, you think he's going to put that thing right back in the closet to collect dust on it, like Nick said?
Probably.
It was those orange ones,
Yeah.
Those modified, I don't know, 2010 era, I guess. Carolina's 7th power play, 2 for 6.
But Carolina's currently only going to be on a 7-game winning streak by the time this game's over.
7 straight wins in the playoffs. What did they finish the regular season?
Not too sure.
That'd be interesting, no? Flyers trying to press here and give up a 2-on-1 down low. Vladar with the save. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button in the chat, everyone. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Sorry for your club there, Leo. Did want to see Carolina make it to the Eastern Conference Final and struggle, or potentially they might like their path right now, and if they get to the final. I just think they're going to get – Cody, the adversity is coming to Carolina. Whether it's next round or the final, I'll be shocked if they're not down, say, 2-0 somewhere in the series or down 3-1. I feel that slide is going to go the other way. Now, can they push back will be the interesting thing. I definitely think they'll be down early in a series before these Stanley Cup playoffs are over.
Yeah.
I just have that feeling.
To me, it's
learned, but they're still the same team.
I'd be shocked if Carolina does not come out the East, but
yeah. So you think they might continue this trend into the next round?
Yeah, because I feel like they could do the same thing to either Buffalo or Montreal.
Yeah, probably. But I did say Montreal.
If Carolina wants to win, this is their year.
Carolina would like to play Buffalo. But what do you mean their year? Colorado's got to be feeling this is their year.
I mean in the East.
Mm-hmm.
Front row.
Healers dancing around here.
Because the Panthers are going to be back. And there's nothing in this postseason that I have seen that makes me think the Panthers can't beat any of these teams.
I do want to say about the West, you're seeing a lot of young emerging teams, which can be concerning, but the Panthers aren't in the West, they're in the East. So there's that factor. But I think Edmonton, another team, feels some footsteps. But I don't know about the East. If you're looking at the Flyers, the Penguins. Now, Buffalo, we'll see if they're legit next year. Montreal, I don't think is going away. But I just think the West is more scary if you're talking about...
Like Boston probably falls out again.
What's that?
Boston.
Yeah, I can see Boston and Philly falling out, or Boston, Pittsburgh easily falling out. So, big slash there.
Like, there's a chance you go into next year and you could see 5 new playoff teams in the East.
That's very bold. But the Islanders, Panthers, what's going to happen with the Leafs?
Islanders, Panthers, the Leafs have a chance with the first pick now. The Blue Jackets are up there for me as well.
Okay.
Let's see.
New Jersey, Sonny Matus Club.
Or maybe, hear me out.
Yeah.
Detroit?
Oh, Nick is going to come into the stream. Now, Cody, you're getting ridiculous. You're just trying to get to 5 because you threw an arbitrary number out there. Do you actually believe that number?
I mean, yeah, who's the 3 are saying Carolina, Tampa, Montreal. I think there's a chance for every other team to fall out.
Yes, in Calgary for sure. Remember, Nolan Patrick played in Brandon, Manitoba in Western Canada. That was a Memorial Cup team. I don't think they won. Did they? Yeah, I think they might have won. I think they beat the Thunderbirds.
And Kirby, here's the other thing. I know there's at least going to be 3 new teams, at least 3.
The three's more of a number I can get behind. Five's a bold take there. Nolan Patrick, a lot of it was injuries there.
Like because Flyers, Penguins, Bruins.
Yeah, Leo's with me. I've been on Colorado all year, and I can go back to really early on because that's when Barkov got hurt, and I probably would have had Colorado and Florida in my cup, or Colorado, Carolina potentially. Wasn't that high on Tampa this year. That caught up to me in the regular season, but came back down to earth.
Now they're talking like Tampa may have no choice but to re-sign Radish.
Ooh, all with the things that are going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, and are they going to get him at a good number because it's a no state income tax? So maybe not 7.5. They might get him cheaper. Would you do a 6x5 or 6x6 on him?
I mean, 6x6, you're going to have no choice, I think.
Probably where the player and the team would want the number. Radish might want it a little higher. 6 years isn't bad. Might have to give him the 7 to stay. I don't know. It's probably where he's fallen into if it's kind of on the discount side. Because there's not many free agents, and he's at the top.
Yeah, like Tuck is due to get paid from Buffalo.
But there's no other defenseman really, like from the past few years where you've had certain names out there entering either the market or, signing with their team in that final window we saw with Ekblad and some other guys. But
like people don't really, I don't think people really get this, understood it now. But before, I mean, this cap rise has really hurt free agency quite a bit.
Well, that's where the trade route has to come in. Cody was talking with some people off there.
It's going to take another about
trades.
It's going to take another about 5 or 6 years for the free agency market to come back again because you need your contracts to match up with your salary cap.
But this is where trades come in. How much assets have you built up? Are you a team trying to go for it that has to make a bold trade and give up some future?
Yeah, but
so I hope trades happen through July. I don't know what deadline of past the second, third week of July, but I hope June and July we get a bunch of trades.
Yeah, because in the future you're going to have, instead of Makar making 9.5, he may be looking at 13, 14. And you look at Quinn Hughes, he's going to reset the market coming up.
And those guys, those are the top of the class, the top of the top.
And don't forget, with the salary cap going up, you're going to see some dumb contracts.
You could, not at that extreme though, but like those.
Sebastian Aho to the penalty box, what a shocker!
Like even someone like Edmonton, when Bouchard's up in 3 years, if the cap's so high, at that point you think most teams are gonna not have silly contracts. No, I shouldn't say that about Edmonton because they might, but. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it makes it as interesting when there's so much room available at the cap level. You're not going to see teams.
Yeah, well, like
having to move guys out.
You're not going to have like a guy like Kaprizov who just bent Minnesota over the table, but
yeah, and that's a market where you can't afford to lose a guy like that,
especially when you're trying to win a cup.
But those are not the ones you lose at. Like, I know what Minnesota did with Zach Parise and Ryan Suter, but that's more of the exception than the norm. You're not going to lose on those deals. It's those other mid salary deals and higher.
Like for the Panthers, we'll use the Panthers as an example. It's the Barkov, Kachuk, Reinhardt deals, or you're not going to lose at. You could lose at the Bennett Verhey deals.
Yes, that number in there. The 7, 8 might end up being the 9 with the cap going up. So those are going to become the mid area ones, even up to upwards of 9.
See if Philly can make something interesting. I would pull the goalie here, to be dead honest with you. I'd pull the goalie. I'm already down. I'm going to be down 3-0. I'm already down 3 goals.
Yeah, the Sharks pick, we're going to talk about that a lot. Yep. It's going to come into play for sure. Teams should be calling them.
Yeah, but it seemed like the Sharks are not going to be able to really add from the outside because they're going to have to pay everybody on their inside. Like, they're going to have to pay Celebrini, Will Smith.
And they are devoid of young talent on the right side. So you got Verhoff, and then obviously Reed's probably someone they might be looking at. That's probably where they're looking. But what offers do they get that might be better than that?
Or do you go with another guy and make the Celebrini's wing in Stenberg?
Yeah, that's what I've talked about. The Stenberg possibly. Also, the Sharks can move down and get a guy like Verhoff or Karls to fall to them. And you get all this value back on a team that might trade you like I don't know about an Igor, but might trade you like a pretty substantial player, and you still get one of those defensemen. Even was it Daxon Rudolph or whatever? He's another defenseman.
Really try to go backdoor there.
I think they're looking right-handed D though.
And that's probably
left.
That's pretty much going to do it on the Philadelphia power play.
No goalie pulled.
I would have pulled him, but because I'm down 3, I'm going to be down 3 in the series. Like, what more do I have to lose at this point?
Yeah. So again, stay tuned to coverage. We won't let you guys know, but we have a special podcast guest lined up for next week. Late Sunday night, me and Caesar might be going live on After Dark. Might have a late night panel. So if you guys don't catch us live, catch us on the replay. Might have some other fellow NHL fans from those communities maybe dropping by, talking about the draft and different things like that from a West Coast perspective, as a lot of those teams were up there at the top of the lottery. We have to invite Zach Phillips back, Cody, and talk about the first overall Leaf pick.
If I texted him, congrats.
Can't say just invite him when things are bad for the Leafs, right?
I know. I texted him when I messaged our boy Zach after the lottery.
Did you? Yeah, I put out some DMs to him. Did he respond back, or is he been busy?
Yeah, he responded back to me.
Oh, okay, that's good.
He goes, I go, congrats, my guy. He goes, haha, thank you, brother. What a day.
That might have to be a little more cheeky than that. Wow, big save, Vladar. Wow. I was thinking of this too, Cody, with the Leafs winning the lottery now. Our boy Ryburn, our resident,
they're overthinking that pick.
Community member. He can't come at us anymore and say the league has it in.
Oh yeah.
We haven't given him that line yet.
Oh yeah, the league's not rigged anymore.
Yeah, the last 2 times the Leafs haven't made the playoffs. What, in 9 years they've won the lottery both times?
Yeah.
So I don't think he can just come at us with, these certain teams that have an advantage over the Leafs. .340 to go here. Shots 28-19 for the Hurricanes. Not a lot to really report, guys, here in the third. It's kind of been just a neutral zone game. I really liked how the first couple periods went. Both teams were.
Carolina just keeps dumping it in for Philadelphia, and they got to keep going the length of the ice.
Philadelphia kind of tries to get it by them, don't get it by them, goes back the other way. You start to see kind of the Flyers' will being broken here. Be interested to see what the Flyers' comments are, coach-wise, player-wise, what they say about the Hurricanes team. I always think that stuff's important, if the Panthers are going to be running into the Hurricanes for version 3 of a playoff matchup down the road here. Man, Stahl's been everywhere here tonight. Impressive.
First star for me.
Oh, what is he? Is he like 35, 36?
Yep.
Yeah. Pulling a mini Marchand here.
Not as good, though.
No, I said mini. Yeah, his game is it's not as reflective on the offensive side of the puck. But for him to set up that goal,
Oh my god! And connecting takes a whack at somebody.
they're going at each other now. Yeah, good play out. DeAndre Miller.
Now this is where you take liberties, Philly. Now this is where you do it.
Well, Carolina can't do a lot back because they don't want to be getting any. Couturier is just trying to ragdoll Jankowski here. Someone's got another Carolina guy in front of the net.
I'm sorry, Kirby. I don't want Jankowski anymore.
Cody being disciplined.
He didn't even swing back.
You want discipline, guys?
It's 4-1. Take a swing.
DeAndre Miller ain't swinging. That slash could have, if he connected on his wrist or hand there, that one.
Remember the rope hint slash from Darnell Nurse last postseason?
Talked about that one. We got Donis in the chat here. Read this one here, Cody.
He just thinks it's dumb to have 2 picks determine the rest of the team's fun selections, even when the league's intended for teams not to purposely take for a better pick. I could see his take. Listen, there's only one league in America that does not care about tanking because it doesn't work, and that's the NFL. The NFL has the best draft system. I don't care what you tell me. You don't have to worry about a lottery where you finish is where you pick.
Who is your friend a fan of there, Adonis? I like the new lottery system. It's the first time I really kind of watched it this year, and we were doing it on the live stream. But I kind of like it because the teams fluctuate up and down, and there's it's a lot of suspense, right, when you're watching from home. Versus, hey, here's the envelope, here's the number, here's the team, here's the next team, here's the next. And
I like that system better.
You like the old system better?
Where it's just they should show the team here.
I don't know,
here.
Man.
Here.
I don't think people should complain about the new one. You could say you like the old one better. Now there is at the end the envelope. You got the 3 last teams, and they go to commercial.
It's like the Patrick Ewing thing where the envelope's freaking bent.
Frozen envelopes. Yeah, you could talk about fixes in the old system. The NBA. Yeah, Leo's waving the flag. White flag. Yeah, I was thinking this last night, Die Hard. I'm like, the Leafs actually won the lottery after the whole circus show that has been the Toronto Maple Leafs all season long, and especially in the offseason. And no less than 48, 72 hours ago when they hired their new general manager, John Chaika. I was like, man, they won the lottery. And I just hate you guys. I know a lot of fans in our community hate the Leafs. Me and Corey, like, what's the hate about the Leafs? But I hate that they won this lottery because it would have been so compelling if they didn't have their pick. And what are they going to do with the new general manager?
Hey, but here's the thing. Now they can't rebuild at all.
No, they're forced into but also Matthews could tell them he doesn't want to be there. But yeah, pretty much.
I just want to say this. This is just a victory lap for me, and it's just an incredible night.
Yeah, no, you weren't here. Never mind.
I just want to say this.
Stop.
Right back. I don't go away easy. I'm here to say Zegras ain't that guy, but it ain't going to be Canes in 5 because after Saturday, this shit's no more. It's now Canes in 4. Fuck the
What
Flyers.
about Minnesota? And did you come to the stream tonight because Cody mentioned the name Detroit Red Wings? Maybe playoffs next year.
Okay, first of all, I didn't even know that. Secondly, with the Maple Leafs winning the draft lottery.
Yes, you were here on lottery night.
Carolina has a power play.
Vote for the poll, everyone.
You can make a legit case that Detroit will finish last in the Atlantic next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it ain't going to be the Leafs, you're saying no.
Well,
I'm not sure about Boston.
they could be last. You know what?
Yeah.
That's my
I
one.
had Boston last this year, and I think Buffalo second last, if I'm not mistaken. We have our picks there.
Do you have Buffalo as a top 3 team next year, Cody?
I think they're top 5 to 4.
Like I
In the
think they
Atlantic.
I
could
might
be
have
wild
them in
card.
Ottawa.
They're ahead of Ottawa in my book.
Well, Ottawa
But the
could
only
finish
way
sixth.
Buffalo doesn't
Ottawa
falls out is if their goaltending goes to shit.
Well, is it possible that it could be Bruins 8, Red Wings 6, Leafs 7, Leafs 6? Wait, no. Okay. Boston 8, Red Wings 7, Leafs 6, Ottawa 5, and then any order of Tampa, Montreal, Florida, or Buffalo.
I'm going Tampa maybe 4 next year.
So Tampa 4, and then it's a combination.
I think Florida's is finishing 1 or 2.
Well, I
have
think
Montreal and
I
Florida
think you know what it's like, Cody, for
probably,
me.
But I guess you what Florida does. But I have Montreal.
For me, Cody,
probably.
I view next year as like the year after we lost to Vegas. Like we're just on a mission.
Yeah.
You guys wouldn't be upset if I went Montreal 1, Florida 2, and then someone else 3.
It depends what Montreal does in the offseason as well. They can't do much.
Win right there. Get rid of him.
Who?
Get rid of Liney. That's a win.
He's not even playing right now, so what difference does that make?
That money comes off the books.
He's on LTIR. I don't think it would have changed anything.
Kirby, I hope you do realize Montreal has less cap space than we do, right? They're like 30th in the league in cap space.
So what do you think? Look at this now. Stankoven in here. The Sealer, Nick's guy.
Yeah.
We're gonna fight. Oh, that's a body shot right there, right to the ribs.
You know, I wish we had this Mickey Mouse first 2 rounds. You know, we have to go through like Tampa and Toronto and like freaking all these other teams, and
That was a stiff shot there. But I'm listening to what you're saying, Cody. Oh, we're having another brawl here. Is this Ristolainen? Oh,
Well, Cody, your Philly in 7 prediction's still intact potentially.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it was never going to be Philly and anything else.
Is this Walker again on the ground?
Do you guys think Buffalo could beat Carolina?
There's a chance they can.
We were talking about the series a bit. I know you guys aren't talking.
Philly has somewhat of a blueprint. They just did it for 10 minutes. They were getting behind.
You were saying earlier that
The
Carolina.
problem with Philly, and again, it's the same problem they got in the 2010s, is they have accelerated a rebuild, and it's going to hurt them long term. And
I don't know if they even accelerated this rebuild. They didn't do much. They didn't trade any first-round picks for this like they did in the 2010s.
well, I mean, I think the
Hell, they even sold at the deadline. They got rid of Delorier to Carolina.
Oh, come on, Cody.
Look, they sold. They didn't buy.
For what, a 7th-round pick?
I think they got a 3rd.
I mean, and they held on to Ristolainen.
I mean, they like him.
Hi to Leo in the chat there, Nick. Flyers fan.
Going on.
Not a Flyers fan that you know, right? Where are your Flyers fans, your buddies tonight?
Well, they're not watching the Sixers, I'll tell you that. That was yesterday.
Mike should be in the chat here supporting the Cats and Rats.
Yeah, well, I think...
I'll be a poor sport, Mike.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
My stream is not buff.
Is he allowed to, Nick? Is Mike allowed to change teams?
matter.
Is he allowed to change teams like he does in the NFL?
Nope.
Not for NHL. This is a real game. This is a real sport. Okay.
So me and Kirby were talking about like Philly teams we can't stand. The one team Kirby can tolerate from Philly is the Phillies, and the one team I can tolerate from Philly are the Eagles. So,
well, you can tolerate the Phillies, Kirby, because you like Bryce Harper, which is not a. I think Cody would admit. I did not think you, of all people, would like a guy like Bryce Harper.
Drafted him to my fantasy baseball team as a prospect.
It just doesn't seem like a guy you would like.
Well, he's clutch.
Everywhere else is either interdivision or interconference. The
He's
Eagles, we never play them.
He plays my position. He plays with flair. I played with some flair. You know, like, I don't know. Backs it up.
Dude,
He's clutch like Felix Hernandez, right?
Can we just end the game so I can go to bed?
We can wrap with Nick if you want to go to bed. You have anything else to say? Nick, you want to stay on with a few minutes? Go.
Fuck it.
I mean, well,
Happy here tonight, Nick.
This series is done. I think it's going to be Carolina in 5. I do think Philly gets the next one at home.
That's what I had from the beginning, Carolina 5. I've yet to pick a sweep in these playoffs. I was thinking about it.
I'm not a fan of picking sweeps, but
I like to. You know, I like to, man. I picked the Rangers in 4 over the Devils.
But
What happened if Dougie Hamilton?
when's the last time that
Thank you.
2 teams this far into the playoffs were undefeated?
What, Colorado here and Carolina?
Correct.
I was looking up Phoenix Coyotes, Arizona Coyotes playoff run to the Western Conference Final today. I'm trying to think. Would Chicago be in there, Cody? Vancouver? LA?
Appreciate it, Die Hard. I think we're just doing a nice dinner, and then when we get back to Fort Lauderdale, then sure we'll
Chicken cutlets.
Yeah, well, that and
you get meals on both sides of it.
Yeah, well,
where do you stop in between? Where do you stop in between Tampa and Fort Lauderdale Sunrise? Where you go between there for maybe celebration?
Naples.
Naples? Oh, that could be pretty nice.
Naples? Out of all the places, Naples?
Well, how about this? We'll go to Tampa to Orlando, then to Naples, then to Fort Lauderdale, then to the Keys, and then back to Fort Lauderdale.
The Keys? Oh, might get lost out there for a while.
But Carolina wins 4-1. They now
ain't got
lead the
anywhere to be.
series 3 games to none. This series is done.
It's boring.
No, Cody, don't go on with the boring thing. It was good hockey for a period or two.
Tonight. It wasn't. This game wasn't boring. It's like, I think
the third was
Eagles all the way in football from our boy Leo, who is an Eagles fan.
Oh boy!
Ask these 2 guys who their team is.
Leo, hit that subscribe button.
I don't know if I'm seeing something incorrectly, but in your profile, is it the Raptors behind you?
Yeah, he's from Toronto.
Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, so he's Raptors, Eagles,
Flyers.
I'm just gonna say,
not the
Raptors and 76er fans. So that's it's not a
maybe American that moved to Canada. That does happen, people.
Well, yes, 76er fans about the Toronto Raptors. It's not pleasant memories.
Oh, he did. What fan is he of basketball? Did you say?
I'm assuming
Raptors.
Oh, we got OCC here in the chat. Cam, maybe? I don't know if he's been here before. If not, welcome.
Yeah. Love Naples.
Oh, we'll mention all everywhere.
Yeah, we'll stop in the Everglades too. We got any Gators in the chat? Not Florida Gators, but actual Gators. Wildlife enthusiast.
But anyway, I'm gonna wrap up here these 2 and talk about wherever. I got work in the morning. I'm tired. Please appreciate everyone for watching.
Are we rapping, or are you staying on, Nick?
We can rap.
Okay.
Nick just wanted to say his piece on the Flyers for some reason. Like,
fuck Philly. They've
created. So that's your roommates, not us.
Oh, I have.
No, I can speak it here. Why not?
We don't care.
I find it amusing because they chirp at me a little bit.
Yeah, because you guys are Cowboys versus Eagles. Yeah. The
second
best rivalry in the NFL.
That would really be the big fuck you if some of the Cowboys found a way this year, huh, Curb?
About anything that's entertaining.
What?
Or about anything that's entertaining going on in the community. So
yeah, well, at least we're not Facebook. Anyways,
at least the Marlins won. Yep. But anyway, we appreciate.
I don't care about, but go ahead.
Because you're a fan of perennial losers. Thank you for everyone for watching here tonight on this latest episode of the Watch Along with the Cats and Rats crew. Carolina takes this game 4-1. Now they lead the series 3 games to 0.
Gonzaga.
Stay tuned.
Perennial program.
Stay tuned. For Sunday night, most likely, where our boy Kirby and Big C's will probably have a late edition of Cats and Rats After Dark. Stay tuned. Tuesday, where we will be releasing a new podcast episode. Tuesday or Wednesday, we'll figure it out. New podcast episode. We have a really special guest to talk about a little bit of the Panthers off season.
No relation, by the way, when you do find out the name.
But anyway, we appreciate everyone watching here tonight. For Nick, Kirby, and myself, we say thank you. And as always, Let's go, Cats.
Side of you